currently pregnant again. And I found out how far along I was. I reached out to my ex-boyfriend to let him know that I'm pregnant and everything like that, you know, and that the baby is his. He literally blocked me on every social media, and he texted me and told me that he will talk to me once he get the DNA test, and that he don't want nothing to do with this baby as of now. I am so fucking fed up that why do us moms have to be responsible for every fucking thing, but you lay down and made this kid with me.
You can do anything you want.
You can.
But you're not free from the consequences.
100%.
And that's it. And I'm not here to condemn women. I am them, right? I had a child when I was very young by someone who I didn't really know that well. And he said something to me that instead of taking it like as a victim, I took it as a learning tool. And I'm glad that I did. I think he kind of stood me up maybe for like a couple of things that we were supposed to do. And I was like, hey, we need to spend more time together. We're getting ready to have a baby. Yeah, no, this man told me, don't you think we should have did that before you got pregnant? And at first I was taken aback because I was like, how dare you? You laid down and made a baby with me too. I've been knowing you for as long as you've been knowing me. So how dare you come at me? But once I let that initial sting go away, no matter if I didn't like it or it was mean-spirited or whatever, it was true. And so once he said that to me, it like set off something in my brain that was like, nobody's ever going to say that to me again. Yeah. At what point are we going to look in the mirror and say, hey, I got a lot more control over my situation and how it turns out than what I'm acknowledging? Like we can blame everybody else, but then that means that we're waiting on everybody else to fix the problem.
And that's coming from an older woman here that looks like she's in her 40s, maybe early 50s. Sorry, baby, I don't know how old you are exactly. This is a woman that took accountability, or sounds like she's taking accountability for her situation and her station where she was in life. In terms of this, when she was much younger. Now, that first young lady, which is what I want to dive into first. This young lady was crying. She said, pregnant again. You heard her when she said that. I'm pregnant again. And Buddy probably was like, I already had a baby by you. I do get it, guys, because the women gonna be like, well, it takes two. Ladies, you are ultimately responsible for the birth of this child because you don't have to consult him if you wanted to do that other thing as well. So we just have to be honest about these things. But you ladies don't want to say that. You ladies, everything is everybody else's fault. Now, you saying he blocked you, how dare he do this? It sounded like you just did this, and I don't know why women think, and I get women are emotional, you have hormones and all that. By having a baby, it's going to bond you two together, or everything will be better when it won't. And ladies, y'all know the type of dudes you're dealing with. You know the guy doesn't really want to be with you, but you trying to press the issue. It's almost like a rite of passage for women to become a single mom or have a baby by a guy that you know doesn't want the baby and doesn't want to be with you like that. Regardless of, well, he shot the club up, he got me pregnant. Baby, you already know what time it is. So this lady, she came to that understanding. Buddy was like, yo, I'm busy. I got stuff going on. Don't you think we should have got to know each other before? And as she said, she had to sit back and her girlfriend probably was like, how dare he tell you that? How dare he do this? Ladies, no matter how you spin it, no matter how many laws they pass, no matter what they try to say, it's ultimately up to you. It's your body, your choice, right? A lot of you, and I said this to a woman one time, and she was in her 30s. She had to really sit back and think about it. If a woman lets you, ladies, if you have sex with a guy unprotected, that's telling the guy psychologically you want to have this man's baby. If you're having unprotected sex, if you're not on birth control, anything like that, you're basically saying, I wouldn't mind getting pregnant by this guy. Regardless of, you could say, well, I like raw sex and all this stuff like that. No, you want to get pregnant by dude at the end of the day. So I'm glad she said that. You're ultimately responsible for what it is. You are in control of your life. You are in control of your destiny. Instead of, she said, you pointing the finger or making someone else a scapegoat about your situation, about why your life sucks and all this other stuff. Because you thought this man who didn't put a ring on your finger, who doesn't have a job, who doesn't do anything, who doesn't take care of his other kids, would make a good partner. But let's get on to the next video. Let's go.
This is going to sound harsh, and a lot of you guys are going to be upset about this, but you guys need to stop having children with men who are not trying to be with you, who are not obsessed with you, who do not want kids with you, and then complaining about how they are bad fathers. Because you are bringing children into dysfunctional families and then getting upset about the ramifications of a dysfunctional family. If you are such a good mother, you had the ultimate choice on who was going to be your baby's father. And you chose out of selfishness. And then you want to run your mouth talking about, oh, he's not a good father. But are you a good mother? Because why did you have a kid out of wedlock? Why did you have a kid with someone who was not entirely excited and obsessed with having a kid with you? But you want to complain. Okay, sis.
Okay, sis. And let's not mention once again, and that excited is a big thing. Some of these dudes be trying to get women pregnant on purpose, and the women can't even stand the dude. The dude's trying to do whatever he can on the flip side of it to be in the kid's life, do things, hang around the kid, be there at every appointment. And she's just like, ugh. But the guy that doesn't really want the kid, she's just like, oh, I want that from him. Women are just psychologically, they're just like all over the place. Women are fickle. You care. Oh, that's too much. You don't care. Oh, it's not enough. He's a bad guy because of this. Ladies, you never even had the conversation to kids, but dude's still squirting left and right. And then you just pop up. You know it's going to happen because you're not on a pill. You're not on a shot. You're not on any of that stuff. There's a video, man, which I might play just a little small clip of it about the baby daddies. When you look back at retrospect, and this woman was roasting the baby daddies and she was putting up the pictures, but women were sending these pictures in. And I covered a video previously, which I'll link that old one for you guys, where she's roasting these women's baby daddies.
There were more photos, but they were against community guidelines. I'm guessing you can take a wild guess of what those were. This was not too terrible, but like we can all guess where the money came from. Scamming, drug dealing, some along those lines. So like you seen this photo and you're like, excellent man, excellent. He probably has an amazing job because he has a lot of money. Definitely going to make a great father because he has a lot of money. Is that how y'all thought about that? It's terrible. The lack of discernment is concerning. Trigger warning. I don't really have a comment because he has multiple baby mamas. So, and he posted this on his page. So you see a picture of him drinking brown liquor with the baby on his lap crying, and you think, oh yeah, that's attractive. Let's give him more babies.
But you look at it and it's just like, you really think that this is going to be a good baby daddy. And you guys saw that. That's crazy, man. I don't know. It's just weirdness in itself, guys. Completely weird. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Is this something, is it like a rite of passage? Is it just something that they think is going to make the man change his life? He's going to get a good job. He's going to propose marriage. He's going to do all this stuff. What do you guys think? Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. Listen, it's your favorite everything. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 200,000. Quit playing with me. Peace.